Darren, many congratulations.
Thank
a dream
you.
debut at the World Darts Championship. Just try and put that emotion into words for us.
It's not really sunk in yet. It'll probably hit me later on when I get back to bed and my heartbeat stops racing. So, no, but I'm absolutely over the moon.
You're nicknamed Ice Cold and you look really composed up there
You
tonight.
sure? I'm absolutely dripping, yeah.
How special does it feel to perform like that on debut?
I know I've got that in me, so I was just trying to keep myself composed in the players' room and stuff, and I know if I play well I can win games of darts, so that's just what I always try to do, really, to be honest.
And you've been performing really well on the Pro Tour circuit over recent weeks. Do you feel like you've taken your game to a different level recently?
I would say so, yeah. My first year I was more just finding my feet and trying to find my form more or less, but second year it sort of came good and I've managed to get a European Tour, the Players' Championship finals and my first one on that stage.
And it's Madars Razma up next for you. If you can emulate that performance tonight, you must feel you've got a real opportunity to progress further.
100%, yeah. Madars didn't exactly play great in his first game, so I know if I was to go up and sort of replicate what I did up there, I've definitely got a chance, yeah. Thank you.
Darren, congratulations. We know this has been a long time coming and we've seen the process from the Super Series back in the days at Q School. So yeah, what's that journey been like, and now to finally get to the top of the mountain and win a game here?
Mentally exhausting, to be honest. I've put a lot of effort into this. My family know what it's like. I've put a lot of effort in trying to get here. I've been practicing a lot. I gave up my job at one point, so it means the world for the fact that I'm able to win a game on that stage.
Look, we know you're fighting for your tour card and a good run here could keep it. Worst case scenario, you have to go back to Q School. Do you feel better equipped now than perhaps you did 2 years ago to give it an assault?
1,000,000%, yeah. 1,000,000%. Like I say, the first time it was just trying to get that card in the first place, and then once you get it, you've then got to sort of learn your trade on the Pro Tour. But getting your tour cards in reality, that's the easy part. Keeping it's the hard part.
And you said it was a dream getting here. What was it like coming up Muswell Hill, seeing the Palace? Was it everything that you hoped it was going to be?
It's not really something yet, to be honest. It's very, very surreal. It's just like a childhood dream of mine, so it's beyond words. Thank you.
Darren, congratulations. You were talking about how this is a dream for you, and you've seen other Scotsmen go on to win it here. Have you been inspired by the likes of Gary Anderson, Peter Wright, for example?
100%, yeah. Gary sort of flies the flag for Scotland at the minute. So, yeah, I know, like I say, if I can play well, I can sort of try and emulate what Gary's done. Not going to say I'm going to win 2 world titles, but as long as I can follow in the footsteps, I'm going in the right direction.
I mean, Scottish darts is in a really good place. You've got Cameron Menzies rising up, young Mitchell Laurie doing really well as well. How important for you is it that you show I'm also here and maybe make strides towards potential World Cup in the future?
Oh, massively. I'm not just trying to be a journeyman. I want to make a career of this and try and win majors at some point in my career. So I'm not just here to take part. So.
And you mentioned about that game against Madars Razma next. Is your eye? We were talking about the tour card. Is it on the next game as well? Thinking like my form's good here. I could potentially go further, or is all attention just on Madars Razma at the moment?
Just taking that a game at a time. If I emulate what I did earlier, I've definitely got a chance. Thank you.
Well done, Darren, on the win. It was quite clear that up there that Dimitri van Den Bergh wasn't himself. He was in a bit of a mess, if we're being honest with you. How difficult is it to focus on your own game when someone on that stage who has won majors really is struggling with himself and his own game?
You just got to forget about it, really. I've got a job to do as well. I'm not really trying to worry about what Dimitri's doing. I've got legs to win. I've got darts to throw. I'm not really paying attention to what Dimitri's doing. I'm at my table drinking my water, just trying to compose myself.
Just what Scott was talking about there with the tour card situation. How tough is it to sort of block that out of your mind? We saw last year with Robert Owen, it was every single match he thought he was safe and then he weren't safe and then he went into the next match trying to fight. Do you almost need that to focus on to get you boosted, or is it something that you just need to block out your mind entirely and try to not have it as a distraction?
I wouldn't really say so. It's as simple as if I win games, I'll keep my tour card. If I don't, I'm not going to keep it. So I'm just going to take it a game at a time, and whatever happens, really.
Right, thanks, Darren. Well done today.
Congratulations, Darren. How pleased were you with your performance overall, and what did you make of your experience on the stage? Because we saw you dancing in between, intervals and things like that.
No, I felt really comfortable with it, to be honest. Didn't feel too. It's noisy, I'll be honest. The crowd are very loud, but I didn't really think it affected my game in any way. I knew I was playing well, I was scoring well, and if my double was winning, I knew I had a chance.
And you sit at a table at Pro Tours with the likes of Gary Anderson, Cameron Menzies, Ian White. How influential are they to your career, and how much have they been a help in your recent form?
Massively. Like, you talk to Whitey and stuff, and like he goes over like what he's done in his career and how he's got there. You talk to Gary. Gary sits at a table all day, doesn't practice, and somehow gets up and wins Pro Tour. So you can't really look at Gary on like for practice advice because he doesn't do it. But just asking like wee pointers and stuff on how do you deal with these situations and stuff definitely helps.
And Madars Razma next for you.
Yeah.
How do you rate your chances in that, and what are your thoughts on him?
Like I say, his last game wasn't great, but I know Madars is a lot better than that, so I'm not going to look into that too much. Like I say, if I go up and play well, I know I've got a chance. If Madars plays well, we'll see what happens.
Thanks.
Thank you.